Good morning, my friends. It is my great pleasure to be here with you all today to talk about a topic that is so vital and essential to your success and happiness in life. Today, we are going to explore the powerful and transformative principle of learning to act when you feel stuck. You see, my friends, far too many people in this world go through life feeling trapped, paralyzed, and unable to move forward. They allow themselves to become consumed by fear, uncertainty, and self-doubt. And as a result, they never reach their full potential. But not you, my friends. Not today. Because today, we are going to learn how to break free from the shackles of inaction and start moving forward with purpose, passion, and determination. We are going to discover the secret to unlocking our true potential and achieving the success and fulfillment that we so deeply desire. Now, I know that feeling stuck can be a truly daunting and overwhelming experience. Maybe you're struggling to make progress in your career, or perhaps you're feeling lost and unsure about the direction of your life. Maybe you're facing a major challenge or obstacle that seems insurmountable, and you just don't know where to turn. But my friends, I'm here to tell you that feeling stuck is not a permanent condition. It's not something that you have to resign yourself to and just accept. No. My friends, feeling stuck is simply a signal that it's time for you to take action, to step up, to take the reins, and to start moving forward with purpose and intention. And the great news is that you have the power within you to do just that. You have the ability to overcome the obstacles and challenges that are holding you back and to start creating the life that you truly want to live. I know that it's not always easy to take that first step. It can be scary, it can be uncomfortable, and it can feel like you're putting yourself out there in a way that leaves you vulnerable. But my friends, I'm here to tell you that the rewards on the other side of that fear and discomfort are truly life-changing. When you learn to act when you feel stuck, you unlock a whole new world of possibilities. You start to see opportunities where you once saw only obstacles. You start to feel a sense of empowerment and control over your life rather than feeling helpless and at the mercy of external circumstances. And the best part is, my friends, that the more you practice this skill of taking action when you feel stuck, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle that you can strengthen and build over time. The more you do it, the more natural and effortless it becomes. Now, I know that some of you might be thinking, but Brian, what if I don't know what to do? What if I'm just completely lost and I have no idea where to start? And to that I say, fantastic. That's the perfect place to start. You see, my friends, not knowing what to do is actually a gift. It's an opportunity for you to get creative, to start exploring new possibilities, and to tap into the vast well of potential that lies within you. So when you're stuck, it's a signal that it's time to get curious, to start asking questions, and to start experimenting with different approaches. And the great thing is, you don't have to have all the answers figured out right away. You don't have to have a perfect plan or a clear roadmap. All you have to do is take that first step and then let the rest unfold from there. Maybe that first step is as simple as reaching out to a trusted friend or mentor for advice. Maybe it's doing some research online to learn more about the challenges you're facing. Or maybe it's just taking a quiet moment to reflect and get clear on what it is that you truly want to achieve. The key, my friends, is to not let yourself get paralyzed by the fear of the unknown. Don't let yourself get bogged down in analysis paralysis, constantly overthinking and second-guessing every possible course of action. Instead, embrace the uncertainty and trust that as you start to take action, the path forward will become clearer and more defined. And as you start to take those initial steps, you'll begin to feel a sense of momentum and progress. You'll start to see the obstacles and challenges that once seemed so daunting start to shrink in size. And you'll begin to tap into a newfound sense of confidence and self-belief that will propel you forward in ways you never thought possible. But my friends, the journey doesn't end there. Because once you've taken that first step, it's all about maintaining that momentum and continuing to push forward, even in the face of adversity. You see, feeling stuck is not a one-time occurrence. It's something that we all experience at various points in our lives. And the key to success is learning how to navigate those moments of stuckness with grace, resilience, and determination to keep moving forward. That might mean adjusting your approach, trying a different strategy, or even completely pivoting in a new direction. It might mean reaching out for support or taking a step back to reassess your priorities and goals. But no matter what, the key is to never, ever give up. Because my friends, when you learn to act, when you feel stuck, you unlock a level of personal power and agency that is truly transformative. You start to see yourself as the master of your own destiny, rather than a passive victim of circumstance. And you start to tap into a wellspring of creativity, innovation, and problem-solving ability that you never knew you possessed. And the best part is the more you practice this skill, the more it becomes a part of your natural way of being. It becomes a core part of your identity, a defining characteristic that sets you apart from those who allow themselves to become mired in inaction and self-doubt. So my friends, I want you to take a moment right now and really feel the power and potential that lies within you. I want you to picture yourself breaking free from the chains of stuckness and stepping into a future filled with boundless possibility and success. Because that future, my friends, is yours for the taking. All you have to do is take that first step and then keep moving forward one step at a time. Trust in yourself, have faith in your ability to overcome any obstacle and never ever give up. And as you do that, I promise you that you will start to see amazing things happen in your life. You'll start to achieve goals that you once thought were impossible. You'll start to make progress in areas of your life that have been stagnant for years. And you'll start to feel a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and joy that you've never experienced before. You see, feeling stuck is something that we all experience from time to time. No matter how successful or accomplished we may be, it's a natural part of the human experience. And it's something that we all have to learn to navigate and overcome. But the reality is that many people never really figure out how to do that. They allow themselves to become paralyzed by fear, uncertainty, and self-doubt. And as a result, they never reach their full potential. They never achieve the level of success, fulfillment, and joy that they're capable of. And that, my friends, is such a tragic waste, because each and every one of us has within us the power to overcome any obstacle, to push past any challenge, and to create the life that we truly want to live. We just have to learn how to tap into that power and put it to use. Now, I know that it's not always easy. Feeling stuck can be a deeply uncomfortable and disorienting experience. It can make us feel lost, confused, and utterly helpless. In those moments, it can be tempting to just give in to the fear and the doubt and to resign ourselves to the idea that we're just stuck and there's nothing we can do about it. But my friends, I'm here to tell you that that couldn't be further from the truth. Because the reality is that feeling stuck is not a permanent or inescapable state. It's simply a signal that it's time for us to take action, to start moving forward, and to begin creating the change that we want to see in our lives. And the great news is that we have so many powerful tools and strategies at our disposal to help us do just that. From developing a growth mindset, to practicing mindfulness and meditation, to setting clear goals and taking consistent action. There are so many ways that we can overcome the feeling of being stuck and start making real progress. One of the key things that I want to emphasize here is the importance of taking that very first step. Because often when we're feeling stuck, the idea of taking action can feel overwhelming and daunting. We may feel like we don't know where to start, or that we don't have the skills or resources to make meaningful progress. But my friends, the truth is that the first step is always the hardest. Once you take that initial leap and start moving forward, everything else tends to fall into place much more easily. And the great thing is that that first step doesn't have to be a huge, monumental one. It can be something as simple as making a phone call, sending an email, or even just taking a small, incremental action that moves you in the right direction. The key is to just get started, to take that first step, and to not let yourself get bogged down by the fear of the unknown. Because the more you do it, the more natural and effortless it will become. And before you know it, you'll start to see real, tangible progress in your life. And you'll start to feel a deep sense of empowerment and control over your own destiny. But it's not just about taking that first step, my friends. It's also about maintaining that momentum and continuing to push forward even in the face of adversity. Because the truth is, feeling stuck is not a one-time occurrence. It's something that we'll all experience at various points in our lives. And the key to success is learning how to navigate those moments with grace, resilience, and determination to keep moving forward. And that might mean adjusting our approach, trying a different strategy, or even completely pivoting in a new direction. It might mean reaching out for support or taking a step back to reassess our priorities and goals. But no matter what, the key is to never ever give up. Because when we learn to act when we feel stuck, we unlock a level of personal power and agency that is truly transformative. We start to see ourselves as the masters of our own destiny, rather than passive victims of circumstance. And we start to tap into a wellspring of creativity, innovation, and problem-solving ability that we never knew we possessed. And the more we practice this skill, the more it becomes a part of our natural way of being. It becomes a core part of our identity, a defining characteristic that sets us apart from those who allow themselves to become mired in inaction and self-doubt. So my friends, I want you to take a moment right now and really think about the areas of your life where you've been feeling stuck. Where have you been allowing yourself to be held back by fear, uncertainty, and self-doubt? And what would it mean for you to break free from those chains and start creating the life that you truly want to live? Because I can tell you, the rewards on the other side of that journey are truly life-changing. When you learn to act when you feel stuck, you unlock a whole new world of possibility and potential. You start to see opportunities where you once saw only obstacles. And you start to feel a deep sense of purpose, fulfillment, and joy that you've never experienced before. And the best part is, my friends, that you have the power within you to make that transformation happen. All you have to do is take that first step and then keep moving forward, one step at a time. Trust in yourself, have faith in your ability to overcome any obstacle, and never ever give up. Because when you do that, I promise you that the sky is the limit. You'll start to achieve goals that you once thought were impossible. You'll start to make progress in areas of your life that have been stagnant for years. And you'll start to leave a lasting legacy that will inspire generations to come. I'm thrilled that you're eager to dive even deeper into this topic, my friends, because the truth is there is so much more that I want to share with you about the power of learning to act when you feel stuck. You see, the reason why this skill is so transformative is that it really gets to the heart of what it means to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. When we learn to overcome the feeling of being stuck, we unlock a whole new level of personal agency and control over our own destinies. No longer are we at the mercy of external circumstances or the whims of fate. Instead, we become the architects of our own lives, proactively shaping our path forward and creating the change that we want to see. And the great news is that this isn't just some abstract concept or lofty ideal. It's a real, tangible skill that anyone can develop and hone over time. It's about cultivating a mindset and a set of practices that empower us to move through challenges, overcome obstacles, and achieve our goals. One of the key elements of this skill, my friends, is developing a growth mindset. This means shifting our perspective from one of fixed limitations and constraints to one of boundless possibility and continuous improvement. Instead of seeing challenges as insurmountable hurdles, we start to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. We become more curious, more adaptable, and more willing to take risks in pursuit of our dreams. And this growth mindset isn't just about our outward actions and behaviors. It's also about how we relate to ourselves on a deeper, more introspective level. It's about cultivating self-compassion, self-trust, and a genuine belief in our own capabilities. Because let's be honest, my friends, feeling stuck is often accompanied by a lot of self-doubt, self-criticism, and negative self-talk. We may tell ourselves that we're not good enough, or smart enough, or capable enough to overcome the challenges we're facing. But when we develop a growth mindset, we learn to reframe those limiting beliefs and start to see ourselves in a much more empowering light. We recognize that our struggles and setbacks are not a reflection of our inherent worth or potential, but rather opportunities for us to learn, grow, and become even stronger. And as we start to internalize this mindset shift, We begin to tap into a wellspring of inner strength and resilience that we never knew we possessed. We start to feel more in control of our lives, more proactive in our decision making, and more willing to take bold, courageous action in pursuit of our goals. But it's not just about mindset, my friends. It's also about developing a set of practical strategies and tools that we can use to overcome the feeling of being stuck. One of the most powerful of these tools is the art of goal setting. When we're feeling stuck, it can be easy to feel lost and adrift without a clear sense of direction or purpose. But by setting clear, measurable goals for ourselves, we give ourselves a tangible roadmap to follow. And the great thing about goal setting is that it's not just about the end result. It's also about the journey. Because as we work towards our goals, we start to develop a sense of momentum and progress that can be incredibly motivating and empowering. So we may encounter setbacks and obstacles along the way, but by staying focused on our goals and continuing to take action, we start to build a track record of success that boosts our confidence and self-belief. Another powerful tool in our arsenal is the practice of mindfulness and self-reflection. When we're feeling stuck, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of our thoughts and emotions and to lose sight of the bigger picture. But by taking the time to pause, to reflect, and to connect with our deeper values and aspirations, we can gain a fresh perspective on our situation. We can start to identify the root causes of our stuckness and begin to chart a path forward that aligns with our true desires and priorities. And the great thing about mindfulness is that it's not just a one-time exercise, it's a skill that we can cultivate and refine over time. The more we practice it, the more we start to develop a deeper sense of self-awareness and emotional intelligence that can be invaluable in navigating the ups and downs of life. But perhaps the most important tool that we have at our disposal, my friends, is the power of taking action. Because at the end of the day, feeling stuck is not a passive or helpless state. It's a call to action, a signal that it's time for us to step up and start creating the change that we want to see. And the great thing is that taking action doesn't have to be a massive, overwhelming undertaking. It can start with something as simple as making a phone call, sending an email, or taking a small incremental step towards our goals. The key is to just get started, to overcome that initial inertia and start building momentum. Because once we do that, we start to unlock a whole new level of energy, creativity, and problem-solving ability that can propel us forward in incredible ways. And the more we practice the skill of taking action, the more natural and effortless it becomes. We start to develop a bias towards action, a mindset that says, if I'm feeling stuck, I'm not going to just sit here and wait for things to change. I'm going to do something about it. And that, my friends, is where the real magic happens. Because when we adopt this proactive, solution-oriented approach to life, we start to see incredible results. We start to achieve goals that we once thought were impossible. We start to make progress in areas of our lives that have been stagnant for years. And perhaps most importantly, we start to feel a deep sense of fulfillment, purpose, and joy that can only come from taking control of our own destinies and creating the life that we truly want to live. So my friends, I want you to take a moment and really reflect on the areas of your life where you've been feeling stuck. What are the challenges and obstacles that have been holding you back? And what would it mean for you to break free from those chains and start moving forward with purpose and intention? Because I can tell you the rewards on the other side of that journey are truly life-changing. When you learn to act when you feel stuck, you unlock a level of personal power and agency that can transform every aspect of your life. You'll start to see opportunities where you once saw only obstacles. You'll start to feel a deep sense of confidence, self-trust, and self-belief that will carry you through even the toughest of challenges. And you'll start to leave a lasting legacy that will inspire generations to come. So my friends, let's get to work. Let's start today, right here, right now, to break free from the chains of stuckness and start creating the life that we truly want to live. Let's tap into the power that lies within us, and let's use it to achieve greatness, to make a difference, and to leave an indelible mark on the world. Thank you, my friends. And let's get started